Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again. We are in the book of Job, chapter 14, and this has just been a very applicable book for me lately, and I hope it has been for y'all too, because it just seems like there's so much deep suffering and pain and need going on right now, and people just really don't know how to express it. They don't know how to ask for help, and in many ways, I feel like people don't know how to seek God with a real sense of like hopeless doubt and longing for death. Like there's such a deep underculture, especially in popular music and just every part of our culture today, where people are really truly unhappy with their lives and they're seeking something that matters and they're seeking something more, and they're realizing that nihilism and that truly believing that there's nothing of any greater importance hasn't done anyone any good in seeking significance for their lives. And Job here is lamenting his birth, and he is saying that God has completely destroyed him. And I know this feeling all too well in my personal life, having him totally decimate me 6 times now. Just like 20 or 30 pounds of muscle gone to disease, my finances being in ruin, losing all my friends. Like this has happened to me over and over, and this book has never brought me more comfort than it does now. But this particular part I want to talk about, verses 18 through 22, says, "But the mountain falls and crumbles away, and the rock is removed from its place. The waters wear away the stones, and the torrents wash the soil of the earth. So you destroy the hope of man. You prevail forever against him, and he passes. You change his countenance and send him away. His sons come to honor, and he does not know it. They are brought low, and he perceives it not. He feels only the pain of his own body, and he mourns only for himself." Job is talking about the brevity of life here, but more than that, he's lamenting that God has just completely destroyed everything he had. He took away all of his children, he took away all of his money and wealth, he took away his health. And here at the end of what he thinks is the end of his life, he laments that there is truly no hope for man against God when his hand is against us. And while this is true, he is completely neglecting the fact that God is merciful and kind and generous and good, and that he doesn't visit things upon our lives, trials and tribulations, without good purpose. For we know from Romans 8:28 that God is working all things out for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. And this really just displays how pain really forces us inward, and it forces us to focus on ourselves and not the people around us, and not service and not pouring out. So I encourage you, wherever you are in your pain, give it all to the Lord and let him work through you to serve and love others,